Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, greetings from Earth, and welcome to the Fred Mlynarski Show. And I'm Fred Mlynarski. Today we have a very special guest filmmaker, George Manney.
How you doing, Fred? Pleasure to be here.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
So you have a movie, Meet Me on South Street, about the J.C. Dobbs Rock and Roll Club.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. It's a long story, but condensed in a short film that I put together. It's a little under an hour, and hopefully, some people will find it entertaining. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
J.C. Dobbs, is it still there?
Well, the original J.C. Dobbs closed in 1996. After that, it opened as the Pontiac Grill. And then that lasted a few years, and that closed. And about a year or two ago, they opened up the club again as the legendary Dobbs, not J.C. Dobbs.
What is your connection with Dobbs?
So I first went in there as a musician, like anyone else who was playing there. So that led to other things over the years, over the period there where I played there with many different bands. It could have been like the Hard-Ons or the Alan Mann Band, The Look, Ken Queter, Robert Hazard. And I played with all those different bands in different incarnations over the years. So it wasn't until 1986 when we started this thing called the Last Minute Jam. And that went on from 1986 to 1996 every Tuesday night, which became its own little institution within J.C. Dobbs. So it was kind of a fun time.
So your movie just premiered at the Franklin Institute.
Yes, and that was part of the Philadelphia Independent Film Festival in the Franklin Theater. And we have a special guest that actually came out. Tommy Conwell, Greg Davis, Jeff Simon, and Bill Blau from George Thorogood and the Destroyers, and Nick Everett, and Jeff Washington, and Charlie Gracie, an old 50s rock and roll pioneer, and Skip Denenberg. They were a featured addition after the screening, doing acoustic performances for the audience, and some question and answers with some of the cast. We actually had John Travis, one of the other original owners, flew in from Hawaii to be at the screening.
You have any other festivals lined up?
It looks like we're going to be screening at the Philly FM Festival in September. And I'll know a little bit more about that as things progress with that festival. But I want to thank Ben and everyone at the Philadelphia Independent Film Festival for being supportive for all the local artists and nationally, all the artists to help with the festival and bring some new films to the city here.
Would you like some crackers?
I had some for lunch. You should take one first, though.
No,
they're the Fred crackers.
There's
a big rumor about them around town that they're the hottest thing in the city. And I'd like to thank you for those Fred crackers. The cheese is very wonderful. I'm cheesy anyway.
What do you feel about the condition of South Street now?
It got a little too commercial for me, and there was just too many of these bong shops and this and that. It's just I didn't see too many of the artists, the community that it once was. So I think that the city and the neighborhood itself really needs to, offer that to up and coming artists. Maybe make the rent cheaper for them to bring the people in there and to bring that art community back again. It's still significant in places throughout the whole country. It's like that would nurture that and give it more respect than it has in the past. Because I don't think it really got the respect back then. We didn't really get the respect. We were looked at as the guys that were creating problems, you know, bringing music and long hairs or pot, whatever they wanted to say. But we still created business. I made great money back then. I was playing in 5 different bands. I was making a lot of money. I mean, you can't say that today. I was making great money.
Could you tell me where we could see the trailer to your movie?
We have a website for the movie called meetmeonsouthstreetmovie.com. And then we have a trailer up there, and there's a trailer on YouTube, which is the same thing, the official meetmeonsouthstreetmovie.com.
Well, that's all we got. Thanks for watching my show. If you want to come on, just reach out to us. It's the internet, and you are on it. Thanks a lot.